Hi there, this is Theresa. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a current subscriber, welcome. If you are new, we are going to do a collective reading of what is the energy around you the next 7 days. Keep in mind, this is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. If you would like a live one-on-one reading, I do have 15-minute options or I have 30-minute options. They're very limited, so either message me through my website or send me an email, TimelessDivineTarot@gmail.com. All right, what is the energy around the collective that you need to know? You're getting this message in the next 7 days. What is it that you need to understand? Why are you meant to receive this message in the next 7 days? What's coming towards the collective in the next 7 days they need to be aware of? We have patience. There's a sloth on here. You could be seeing sloths, something about timing here. It says, the universe's timeline does not always align with our desires, but it does weave the future in its own way. The delays you're experiencing are preparing for the miracles that you're waiting for. Forcing things won't speed up the process. Instead, it may cause you to miss the miracles that are meant for you. So in the next 7 days, you're being asked to be patient. The sloth to me is like kind of like a laziness. I don't know if that's really what a sloth means, but to me, that's what the energy reads, is something that has been moving or is stuck, but it's like wanting to be moved. So you may be trying to force something in the next 7 days, and Spirit is saying divine timing is at play. In the next 7 days, be patient with something that you want for your future. Try not to force something too quickly, too soon, because there is a miracle that is waiting for you, but it's not ready. It's not prepared. It's kind of like you make a cake and you ever take like the toothpick, you stick it inside and you pull it out and it's still ooey gooey, you know it's not done. It's kind of like that. The universe is testing you, wanting to know, are you going to patiently wait for it to fully be marinated and fully be ready to be delivered to you? Or are you going to force that cake out and end up in something that you don't want? What is this in the next 7 days around the collective? What do they need to know? Embrace passion. It says, recent experiences have quickened your heartbeat, reminding you to chase your dreams. It is an insight from the Akashic truth, revealing that this path leads to abundance. Do not stifle this enthusiasm. Pursue it wholeheartedly. So you're going to have something regurgitated within you on a soul level in the next 7 days. Something you're going to feel very passionate about, something you're going to feel very enthusiastic about. And you may not want to patiently wait for it to happen. You may not want to wait for it to fully come to fruition. And you may want to try to force something prematurely. And Spirit is saying, yes, there is passion. There is this desire. There's something to be created in this experience in the next 7 days. But you're needing to be patient with something when you're pursuing this. Okay. Could be money. It could be a career. We'll get some tarot here in just a minute. But let's get another oracle message. What is the other message the collective needs for this? Okay, it says redefine. It feels like God or the universe is going to be speaking down to you. That's what it feels like with this energy. There's a heavy presence of you're being protected because it's not ready quite yet. It says, clear the clutter from your heart and release those who no longer align with your life's path. Every choice you make shapes your future. Now is the time to reassess the relationships and the goals that no longer serve you, making room for joy and growth. So that could be why Spirit is saying divine timing's at play, because God or the universe is waiting for you to redefine certain things around you. You're being protected right now. There's something that you want, there's a drive or a passion that you want to go towards, and you're really happy or really enthusiastic and you're very much wanting to embrace the experience, but there is a blockage. And the blockage is there's something or someone that needs to be cleared out before this can fully come to maturity. So something's not aligning in your path. Something, either someone or something. It could be a belief or a pattern. We're going to find out. Let's get one more oracle message and then we'll get some tarot and find out what this is. Give me one more, what this is for the collective in the next 7 days. They're needing to embrace and understand what the truth is. It's being revealed to you in 7 days. You're patiently waiting for something. Something is no longer serving you. Something has to go in order for something new to come in. It's kind of like you baking that cake in the oven. Well, maybe you want to make ribs to have for your dinner. Well, you can't really cook ribs and a cake in the oven at the same time. I mean, you probably could, but it may not taste right. It may taste different because of the concoction. So Spirit is saying something has to go in order for something new to be replaced. And you may be really excited, enthusiastic about something. You're really wholeheartedly wanting to go all in. That is a part of your path and journey on a soul level. But something is needing to be reshaped, redefined in your life in order for you to come into alignment. And that's why this patient, this divine timing is here. It says, trust yourself. I'm hearing trust yourself to catch yourself. It says, you are called to show courage by trusting your own judgment. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices, but only you truly understand your genuine desires. Each decision you make is a reflection of self-trust. So you're being asked to really understand the experiences that you're having right now, and if there's blockages in certain aspects of your life, things that you wholeheartedly are contributing to, but it's being blocked. Spirit is asking you, do you trust yourself with the decisions that you've made, with choices of people or environments? Because something has to go. Something has to be released before you can actually embrace something that's a part of your alignment. It's kind of like there's a roadblock here, and you may not be trusting the choice and decision that you need to make in order to remove that roadblock. And you're being asked to understand divine timing's at play here. It's based on you. The universe and God can wait for a very long time for you to get it right. So let's see what this is. Let's get some tarot. These two wanted to pop out. I'm not even done shuffling. We've got the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. You may want your happily ever after, but you're not getting the opportunity. You're not being given something that you truly want, that you feel would make you emotionally happy. This could be a person. This could be a job. This could be a career. Let's get some more here. Just seen that Tower wanted to come out. What is this experience that the collective is needing to release in their life or redefine in their life that is no longer serving them? What is it? What needs to go in order for something to grow? Go in order to grow. That needs to be like a, what's it called? Maybe an affirmation, a slogan. Go so I can grow. Oh, okay, well, let's see what this is. What is that needs to be redefined? And this might be different for different people, but let's kind of see what we can find out. Something has to go in order for you to grow. All right, something you've been caught up in your head about. You have been obsessively thinking about it. This could be a negative thought. Maybe you truly have a negative mental state. Maybe everything you think is all negative. Well, the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, is letting you know you have to put an end to it. If you don't release this, how are you ever going to get an opportunity of happiness? Do you think that spewing the negative vibrations or negative energy and staying caught up in that loop is going to actually fulfill you? Is it going to make you happy? You know, one of the quotes that I always tell clients all the time is, happiness is owned by you 100% of the time. It has to be. It's kind of like the bank account. If you lend it to someone else, then you're expecting them to make deposits. You're expecting them to pour into you. You're expecting them to make you feel safe and make you feel good and make you feel secure. But what happens when they start taking from you? They start withdrawing from you. They start depleting you. They can bankrupt you. So happiness, this 10 of Cups, 100% has to be owned by you first. 100%. And when you own your own happiness, it's only if and then you're in a relationship, whether it's a platonic friendship, coworkers, a romantic partnership. Those are bonus happiness in addition to how you already feel about yourself. And so the collective that needs this message is you're really passionate about wanting something abundant in your life. And it could be, for some of you, it could be you want to maybe get married, or you want a family, you want to grow old with somebody. There's something that you think will make you emotionally content, but you're not being given the opportunity. And Spirit is saying, the sloth, because patiently they're waiting for you to put an end to something before you can actually move into alignment with getting what you truly want, getting this happiness, getting this happily ever after. So this could be a negative thought, a negative pattern, a negative belief. Maybe you tell yourself, I don't deserve to be happy. Nobody's happy around me. I'm not going to be happy either. That is a negative conditioned response that you keep telling yourself. And it's time to put an end to it. It's time to say, you know what? I do deserve to be happy. I do deserve to pour into myself. And shifting that mindset is going to help you transition to be able to embrace the positive that does want to come through for you. And you being caught up in your head, you're not trusting your own self to say, you know what, I need to put an end to that. Give me some more. For some of you, this is a relationship with the Ten of Cups. For others of you, it is a negative thought or belief that you feel about yourself. You're not trusting yourself to catch yourself, that you don't have to believe that because it's not true. Give me some more. What is this? King of Cups. This is you needing to trust your love within yourself, trust loving yourself, having compassion with yourself, trusting that the emotions that you have felt with this negative energy are just not true. And you have to release it. You have to set it free and say, you know what? I don't want to be in this negative mindset. I want to redefine myself. I want to be in a more lighter energy. I want to be able to attract things that make me feel good. Now, a lot of this could be self-love. For some of you, you really just need to release the negative self-talk that you have about yourself, that you don't deserve love, you don't deserve a relationship, you don't deserve that job, you don't deserve those opportunities. And you could feel like everybody around you appears to be happy, but you're the only one who's not happy. And this is letting you know that it's because you're caught up in your head about something that's just not true. What is meant for you is patiently waiting for you to release the negativeness. Everything has energy, and when you fester into the negative energy, the negative thoughts, that's when you hit this opportunity of realizing, you know what? The only way you can go down and go back up is once you get down. And that means finally saying, you know what? I'm going to release this. I need to redefine how I look at things, how I view things, how I want to be versus how I actually am. And that's what you already know. For those of you that are watching this and you resonate with this message, you already know your higher self has been telling you to get out of your head, to stop doing the negative self-talk, stop sabotaging yourself before you get where you want to be. And there is this abundance that's waiting for you. It's kind of like the cake analogy that I said. You keep pulling the cake out, you keep pulling it out, and you're like, oh, I'm so bored because the cake's not done, and I took it out of the oven too soon, and I wanted to eat a piece of it because I just really wanted that cake, because I just really want this happiness, but it was not ready because you're rushing it with the negativeness of pulling it out too quick too soon. And Spirit is saying, you know what, let's just put an end to that. Let's let it fully mature. Let's release any expectation that it's going to be done before the timer goes off. And let's stop staying caught up in our head thinking that maybe it'll cook faster if we wish it to cook faster. It's just not going to. So putting an end to that thought process and truly believe that, you know what? I can wait for it. I can be patient, and I can wait for that cake to be done so I can enjoy the goodness of what it's going to bring to me. And I can embrace the abundance. I can embrace the love. I can embrace the compassion. I can trust that the timer's going to go off when it's meant for me. And that is, in the next 7 days, you may be caught up in your head. You may be questioning, why is this not working for me? Why am I not happy? Why am I not content? You're being shown because you are being given the opportunity to see the truth of it, and your intuition is going to be really strong. For those of you that are connecting with this message, you have to trust your higher self. Trust your inner GPS that is telling you, when you're watching this video, you know exactly what this is that you need to redefine in your life. For some of you, this is a person. This is somebody that you're in a relationship with, you're friends with, you're working coworkers with, your neighbors with. There's somebody that's close to you that you know they're negative. You have been thinking about it for a long time. They're really not serving any high good to your life. They're not helping you, make you feel happy. You could be bored or discontent with them. You're disengaged. You're emotionally checked out. It's time to put an end to it. It's time for that change. And when you move and make that change, that's when you get the love and compassion that you truly desire. You find that within yourself first. That's when your wholeness is fully complete for you. Okay, let's get one more card of advice. Let's get a spirit animal, I guess. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. All right, what is the final piece of advice for the collective that needed this message? What is it that they need to hear for their final advice when it comes to this situation in the next 7 days? What is the final advice for them? Overcome any obstacle, the Rhino Spirit, number 50. You could be 50 years old. 50 could be significant. We have the Bat Spirit, number 5. It says a rebirth is assured. When you put an end to something, you have a rebirth. That is the change. That is the transition of the abundance that you're patiently waiting for. Give me one more. Advice for the collective. The Bobcat Spirit, be fearless and bold, number 4. So you're being asked to understand that you can overcome this obstacle, this challenge that you're experiencing, and you're going to have to be fearless and you're going to have to be bold in order to do it, because there is a rebirth that is assured once you do make that decision. Okay, that is what I have for you. Have a great day. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. Bye.